Hi everybody, it's Albie from Pasadena, California. Today I want to talk about achieving your dream and some tips on how to get started. So let's get into it right now. Okay, so to start off with, achieving your dream, you basically have to begin with trying to understand who you are. It's no good if you want to make money in mechanics, but you don't like working on cars, or you don't like building things or fixing things, such as mechanics. And you have to really understand that you have to go after something that you really love, and you have to figure out, a lot of times, sometimes people say, well, there's no money in it. Kind of similar to becoming an artist, A lot of times I remember when I really love fine art, and, you always have that argument, well, how are you going to make any money, doing that? And, you have to become a commercial artist or something like that, and have to draw things that maybe you don't want to draw. And so that's the whole argument, is how do you actually accomplish doing something that you really love if maybe it's not in a area where it tends to make a lot of money. The thing about it is that life is such a beautiful thing, and every person is so different and brings special qualities to life, and everyone has different talents and abilities, and I think people underestimate what they are and how they've been made. I believe in God, and I feel like there's a reason why you were made, and you have to kind of look at the bigger picture and see, the things that make you special. And everyone has something awesome and special about them. And even if you don't feel like you're special, even feel like you just blend into the, even that, let's look at some of the bigger picture about life. A lot of times when you're climbing up a mountain, it's really beautiful up there. You get to the top and you look down, you see the valleys, but you don't really respect the height of the mountains unless you've actually walked through the valleys. You don't feel the majesty of being at the top of the highs unless you have walked through the bottom valleys, and you felt the things that hurt and pain, and things in life that everybody kind of wants to stay away from. When you get up to the mountain, you can see how it all makes sense, right? So that's the way, kind of like how life is. And so you kind of have to see yourself for who God has made you to be, and what special function you have. And everybody has a special function, and everyone has a special gifts and talents that are unique to them. And sometimes, when you're in the forest, you see all the trees, and all the trees look the same, but each one is kind of different in its own way. And if you're on top of the mountain, you look down and the trees are so beautiful, as a collection. So you kind of have to look at the bigger picture a little bit too, and not just look at how you blend in, but what that does. I'm trying to kind of get an abstract thought across right now, but even the people that don't feel like they're very pretty or handsome, or they don't feel like they have anything awesome to contribute, it's that very fact that they are not those people that are amazingly beautiful or handsome, or it's the fact that they are who they are, and that you have the ability to rise above, and become a lot of times it's not what you are on the outside, it's who you are inside. And I remember in school, there was a a kid in school. He was not really that attractive. And I just couldn't see how he had so much confidence. But everyone loved him. And it was because of who he was inside. And it just came out and just made him into, he just gave off this amazing confidence and this feeling of that he was something special, and everybody just bought into it. And the thing is that he is special, and it wasn't a game. It's the truth. And you have to really see yourself for what you are. And so that's the first start. That's the first step in achieving your dream, is to realize who you are, what you have to contribute, and then what you really like to do in life. Maybe what you like to do in life is what everyone else likes. Maybe you just like movies. It seems like everybody just likes movies and video games. It's you always think about, what is special about that? Well, even the games that you like and the reasons why you like them, sometimes it's good to get away and be alone a little bit and think about why you like that and why you like this and why you like that and what it really means to you. And, find who you are. And once you can do that, then you can start sharing what you love, and people will start respecting your opinion on why you love that. And the other thing is that you just have to do it long enough for you to get good at it. Because, you come into this and you do something for the first time, you're not very good at it. It's just like a baby, is trying to walk, and it's trying for the first time, and it falls down. And you have to keep at it for a while until you get good at it. So whatever it is that you really love, stick with it, right? So that's going to be my first advice for today in this video, is just to get to know who you are, to get to know what you love, and to fall down and start learning how to get good at it. And you have to try, or else you'll never succeed. And you have to try over and over and over again, and fall down a lot of times. And so the point is just to keep working at it, keep doing it. I know I heard another YouTube video talking about if you wanted to monetize your channel, one of the first things you have to do is make 35 videos. And I thought that was pretty good advice. He said, don't worry about if the video's good or bad. Just do it. Just get those 35 videos done. And you actually have to see the video to appreciate some of the things that he said. He was really great YouTube, really great YouTuber. And but anyway, back to the subject at hand. Is go through it. If you have to spend 2 months learning how to walk, well, let's start getting up and falling down and just get at it. Get the business of doing it. And a lot of times people say to themselves, well, I just don't have time to achieve my dreams. I'm working too hard. The thing is that I remember working 10, 12-hour days, but I remember thinking, if I just keep doing this every single day, I'm never going to achieve my dream, because I'm just always doing this. And so in order to get started, if you have 10 minutes in your day and that's all you have, well, you should start with 10 minutes. It's a place to start. A lot of times people think to themselves, well, 10 minutes is not enough. What am I going to accomplish in 10 minutes? And that's where you have to really understand that it's habits that that lead to success, and it's consistency. And once you start creating a habit of just doing, if you have only 10 minutes a day and you do it every single day, you spend that 10 minutes every day, you're going to start getting better and better even in your 10 minutes. Your brain is going to start thinking about what you're going to do tomorrow in that 10 minutes of time. And eventually your mind is gonna go to work thinking how you can turn that 10 minutes into 15 minutes, and how you can turn that 15 minutes into half an hour, and then half an hour into an hour. And you can really do a lot of things. You can really achieve a lot of things in your life. Sometimes there's things that are not as important in your life that just need to be weeded out. And your mind will tend to figure out what those things are. And eventually you'll just become good at it because you just do it every single day. I know one of the quotes from Jim Rohn that he says all the time is, and I'm just saying it from heart here, so I might not get it exactly right, but success is just doing the fundamentals every day, and also another quote that he says is to I'm trying to remember exactly how it goes, but it's something like this. It's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. So in other words, it's easy to give that 5 or 10 minutes a day, but it's also easy not to do it. It's easy to say, oh well, I just want to watch some TV, or it's easy to say, well, I just want to go to bed, or I just want to just not do it today. But it's actually easy to do the 10 minutes too, because it's only 10 minutes, right? And 10 minutes is not going to kill anyone. So you see what I'm saying? There's a difference between the 10 minutes, doing the 10 minutes, and not doing the 10 minutes. And success is something, it doesn't happen. Jim Rohn also talks about, things not being cataclysmic. And what I think what he's talking about there is that, a lot of times people think that failure is something that happens just all of a sudden. But actually, failure happens by a lack of doing things consistently, right? You just slowly are taking the wrong path long enough that you finally walk to the cliff. You're just taking the wrong path every single day, and eventually it leads to the wrong spot. So what you have to do is you have to keep your compass, if you're heading north, you have to keep the compass open to north, and you got to look at it every once in a while and make sure that you're going north, right? That's success. That's success of getting to where you want to go. And that's a very basic understanding of what it is, but if you want to accomplish something, well, you got to keep on track. And the only way to keep on track is to keep that 10 minutes up, right? Keep that habit going. So I hope this helps you to get a grasp on the basics of achieving your dream. And in this video, basically, I'm just setting the groundwork for accomplishing your dream. And we're actually going to talk about some different businesses and ways to earn money so you can, create that area in your life that you need to raise the money in order to get what you need to do what you want. And so we'll talk more about that in the next video. For now, I just wanted to get the basics out of the way. And of course, you can always look at the website I'm going to post on here if you want to find out a little bit more. I have I actually work online, and I love doing that because I can do what I want and share what I love from anywhere in the world. And so that's really awesome. And so, what was I going to say? I just suddenly lost my thought. So I'm going to put a link on here so you can actually see what I do. That my coach, my mentor, is Alan Cousins. He makes 7 figures online. And all you have to do is just click on the link, and he's going to give you all the proof and all the proof of income and everything you need to know to understand how to make money, with us as a team. And so all you have to do is just, if you're curious and you want to find out more, just put that address into your browser and click on it, and you'll go there and see everything. Okay, so I hope this was inspiring to you. You know, one of the things I love to do is just to enjoy the life that God has given me. One of the things I love to do is to share about traveling and achieving what you want to do in your life. You know, doing something that's above and beyond just going to your job every day. You know, working in a small little area, doing the same thing over and over again about 1 billion times. You know, honestly, you know, you are achieving something by doing that. You're achieving income, and you're achieving the ability to have a home and food and take care of your family. But at the same time, you know, you're kind of stagnating as well, because your mind is, you know, whatever God has given you, putting you on this earth for, you know, whatever talents that God's given you, those need to be put into practice for you to actually enjoy what you're doing and to feel like you're getting somewhere and to be growing. And you need your mind to be, you know, stimulated with things that are out of the ordinary, that encourage you to become a better person, excited person, happy person. If you see what I mean, right? So I hope that was encouraging to you. If you got good value out of this video, just press the like button. Means a lot to me and to our team and to Elizabetta. Subscribe if you want to hear more about what we're talking about, and stay tuned for the next video, and I'll see you there. Have a great day. Bye-bye.